Good morning, everyone. This morning we're going to use up some little mini bananas that I have. I'm going to make just a really simple, easy dessert any of the kids would love. And when you fix a dessert, you always have to have something to drink with it. So, these are little bitty ones, little bananas. First of all, we're going to put some oil in our pan. Get it hot. But we're going to make little caramelized bananas on a stick. And then we're going to make a smoothie to go with it so we have something to drink. These are just the right size. And of course, I will put those peelings in my composting bucket. While the pan's heating up, I'm just going to peel my little bananas. Now I'm going to save a couple of them to put in my smoothie. So I got 6 little bananas that I'm going to fry. And I got 2 of them I'm going to put in my smoothie. And I got a comment from one of my subscribers telling me that my videos were getting worse and worse and that I needed to learn English. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm Southern. I speak with a Southern drawl. So, and by the way, I might not be the smartest leaf in the bucket, but I do have 2 associate degrees. I have a degree in general business and I've got a degree in computer information systems. So I'm not such a little dumb country pumpkin as you might think. And I have survived all these years pretty much by myself. So there you go. I mean, I'm not trying to be smart, but I thought that was a rude comment that they left. Very rude. Almost on the point of jealousy, I would think. I'll put my little banana there to go in my smoothie. Oh, that one goes in my smoothie. Drop a piece of banana peeling in there and see. Yeah, it's hot enough. Just going to slide my little bananas in there. I hope you can see it. I took my compost bucket out of the house because it was just taking up too much space on my counter. So I'm just putting my scraps in a bag or a bowl, and then I just dump them out every day into a compost bin or a compost pile, one or the other. And you can have your bananas a little bit on the green side. These were actually getting too ripe, but they'll work. I'm hoping. But kids would love this. Anybody loves it, I mean, but kids especially. Move that back just a tiny bit. You can still see. Now here's the tricky part. We're going to put in, I've got about 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And I want all that sugar to caramelize on my bananas. Ooh, my bananas are a little bit ripe, but I'm hoping it'll work. The trick is getting them turned once they get caramelization on them, because you know brown sugar is going to be sticky. So remember, when you buy bananas, you can get underripe bananas. They fry better. These were actually a little bit too ripe. And I'm going to show you a trick because I've done this before. I've had my caramelization to stick to my plate. So I'm going to squirt just a little bit of olive oil on my plate just so they won't stick. Because they got to cool. And when they start cooling, they're going to get well, these are a little bit too ripe to put on a stick, I think. But they're so good like this. That made a mess. Next time I will make sure I get underripe bananas so they don't do that. Almost to the point of getting a green banana. It's almost like frying a green banana. And like I said, I let mine get too ripe. And that's why they started getting kind of mushy. The ripe bananas, get mushy where the green ones won't. I don't even think this one is going to be able to go on a stick because they're too, I think they're too, I don't want to touch it because it'd be too hot. Yeah, once the caramel dries, you'll have one on a stick like that. Because the caramel will get a little bit hard. But that's the way you do it, y'all. Put them on a stick. And like I said, get underripe bananas. Don't wait and let them get too ripe like this because they will not work very good. And if I'd have let it wait and cool off, they would be more solid. And they would stick to the little stick that I put them on. a lot better. And when they stick to the stick and get cool, they'll be a little bit more solid. But again, please do not do like I do and use ripe bananas. Get underripe bananas. See, the more they cool off, the better they'll stick. But I wanted to wait. I wanted to go ahead and show you what I was going to do with them before then. So now when they cool, I've got 2 little bitty bananas on sticks. And they'll be caramelized. But they got to cool because they're so hot you can't touch them and you can't pick them up right now. The ideal thing to do was let them cool off and then put your sticks in. But I didn't want to wait, so that's why I did that. And I may even get a little bit more caramel out of here and put on there. Because you know caramel will get hard. When it dries. It gets cold. And the ripe bananas, the caramel doesn't stick when you're frying it as good as it should either. So that's another thing to think about. Just make sure you get underripe bananas. Green bananas is what you want. Ooh, that's hot. Got so hard in the pan, can't hardly get it out. But again, when you put a little bit of oil in your dish before you put your bananas in there, it'll help keep that caramelization from sticking to the plate and making your bananas stick. It's a little messy, but it's worth it. So there's those. Now, I don't have a whole bunch of fruit, but I've got enough that I can show you what I'm going to do. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm so cramped in my kitchen, it's just unreal. First of all, we're going to take a food processor. I've got some watermelon, so I'm going to throw watermelon in there. I'm going to throw my 2 bananas in there. Now you can put honey and vanilla in there like I'm going to do. But what I started to say, you can put any kind of fruit with your bananas. You can put pineapple, peaches, grapes, apples, whatever kind of fruit you want to put in your smoothie. I had the watermelon and the bananas. The bananas are the key. Put just a little bit of honey. I'm going to put, what I do with my little measuring spoons. There they are. about a teaspoon of vanilla. A half to a teaspoon. Just depends on how good you love vanilla, I guess. Now, I've got to plug this thing in. Get it away from the sink. I don't want it going in the sink. And then just blend it up. Now, my watermelon was froze, you know, because I saved it from last year. So that was already an ice cube. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pour it in this little thing. Let me see. Get one of my Coca-Cola cups. That's more like a cup that a dessert should go in. Oh, you know what? I had strawberries. Oh my goodness, I forgot my strawberries. Y'all just hold on. Let's get this thing going back again. Add my strawberries in there. I had some pears and stuff, but I don't think I want to put pears in it. But I do want to put these strawberries in there. And you can leave them whole if you want. I prefer to put mine in my smoothie. But at least I showed you what would happen if you use ripe bananas. You don't want ripe bananas for your little fried bananas. I told y'all, with my videos, you're going to see all my mistakes, all my little bloopers, right along with the good stuff. Now, don't that look good? And I'm going to have to eat that with a spoon or either a straw. How about a straw? Look at there. Don't that look good? That's a watermelon, banana, strawberry smoothie. Oh my God. With that little bit of honey and vanilla, that is the best thing you've ever tasted, y'all. And I don't know if these are... They're not dry. I mean, cold enough. They're still hot, y'all. I wanted to taste one. But they're still... They got to be completely cold to be able to pick them up on that stick. Because that caramel gets cold. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut a piece off the end of one of them. And I'm going to try it. I just got to taste. Just got to taste, y'all. I know I could stop the video and start over. Let them cool. Oh my God, that's so good. But like I said, make sure you get underripe bananas, green bananas, to do this. Because, I mean, see, it's firming up. But the bananas are kind of mushy. So it does need to completely get cold before I can actually pick them up like you do on a stick. The green bananas, you're not going to have that problem. But there's my little tip to today. Yours will probably turn out better than mine because you'll have the green bananas. You don't fry them too awfully long. Just enough to get the outside a little crispy, and then put your sugar in. Leave them in there till they caramelize, and then take them out. Don't forget to spray a little bit of cooking oil on your dish that you're going to put them in, because if you don't, they will stick. The colder they get, the more firmer they'll get. And if you use the green bananas, they're not going to get mushy like mine did, because mine were too ripe. So, there you go. I'm going to enjoy these regardless of whether I can pick them up on a stick and eat them or just leave them in the dish. And I'm definitely going to enjoy this smoothie. That is a bomb right there, I tell you. That little bit of vanilla and the little bit of honey in with that fruit is just unbelievable. It really is. So fix you one and try it. Get you some good green bananas and make some of these fried bananas on a stick. But I showed you what would happen if you get the ripe ones. The ripe ones will not work. They're going to get mushy just like mine did. So if you get the good green ones, don't fry them too long before you put your sugar in to caramelize around your bananas. They'll work great. Spray your dish with cooking oil so the caramelization does not stick to the plate. Let them cool completely and enjoy. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye now. Love y'all.